Thank you very much, sir. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
I hope you can hear me. I'm in a taxi, just landed here, so I'm trying to do my best. It's going to take a few more minutes for me to reach home. But
we are able to hear you, Altaf.
Explain, the integrated project. I think everyone knows by now because it's already in the media and in the news. So, but what I would like to address here as suggestions for people who wanted to do business, as well as to the people who are who are taking decisions in this area. I just wanted to, few points I just wanted to talk. First of all, this is a good time for India to promote its image, because as we can all understand, there is some image issues for some other competitive countries. I think we need to take this time, and image building is one of the main item which we can look into. Number two, since we are promoting finfish culture in a bigger way, as I can understand, I think we need to plan this carefully, not to get into a situation where we had a few years back in shrimp farming, the diseases and uncontrolled usage of chemicals and things like that. If we can do that and proper policies are put in place, that will really help this industry for a future, a bright future, instead of stumbling into issues. In the world market arena, consumers today are very aware of usage of chemicals. They wanted to read the ingredients and understand what is there inside. So if we can put some good policies in place, if you are focusing on an export market, that is what we need to focus. Number four, we also need to look into international markets for what they're looking for. Promote sustainable practices. So, on the international standard basis, we understand we already have sustainable practices in the country, but I think we need to grow into the next stage on the international practice, international standards. Shrimps, I can see if we force to get those things. So if we can focus our focus from the beginning to attain these kind of standards, that will ease our entry into international scene. Then other thing what we're lacking, what I see is that the processing efficiency. So when I compare, I travel. When I compare our efficiencies, productivity, and compared to our competitive countries, we lag behind. So we need to promote some trainings for people who wanted to do, because majority of the fish processing is still a manual work. Machineries are still yet to develop. So, for example, filleting is a classic example where we got to do this manually. So we need to train our people to become efficient, become productive, and good work. And last thing, I just started out this thing in plain, but we can keep on talking. But I just thought a few things are highlighted here. Other side, we need to get some competitive subsidies to be competitive in the international market. As sir just mentioned, we are above international markets production prices. This can be helped by subsidy schemes. Now, can we compete with China today? Yes, we can, but we need to build our images. We cannot be going like apple to apple kind of thing. We got to tell our fish is supreme, why it is supreme. These are the reasons why it is good, why it is better. So that we need to find a niche market to market, even though we may be a little bit expensive, but still in the world market. So these are the few points I wanted to throw out there. I'm sure there are a lot of experienced people in this hall today. I wanted to again thank and very best of luck for all the farmers out there who wanted to do finfish. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Altaf. This is Anil Kumar here. I hope you can hear me. Could you please talk about your experience in the tilapia project? We had been discussing about shrimp day in, day out. So we would love to hear about your experience of developing the integrated tilapia project in Telangana. And you have projects in China as well. So how Chinese government is able to help, is helping the, the seafood processing and exporting sector. If you can throw some light on this, that will be very beneficial for all the participants from different states who have come here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I just want to give a quick introduction about our company for the people who don't know about our company. We are the largest import and distributor of tilapia fillets today in the world. So we import almost close to around 70 million pounds of fillets a year. And we distribute to the major retailers in states. And this we have been doing continuously for the past 10, 12 years or so. And we are the largest for the past 10, 12 years. When I came to India, we are buying shrimps from India. So when we looked at the water availability, we thought, okay, utilizing that unutilized water today into a profitable farming business. So that is how we approached the Telangana government. We are about to start this one. So again, the points which I just mentioned is all kind of focused towards finfish farming and regarding China, how they do is the government is very attentive for this kind of business, even though for their economy, fish exports may not be the biggest, but they focus there. In a sense, they have very good subsidies right from farming area to the processing. Now, I wanted to throw out a quick example how quick the government reacts there. We all remember the COVID situation. And just before COVID situation, the Trump administration, USA, brought in 25% tariff for, let us say, for one of the species is tilapia. There are many species. The government of USA had a 25% tariff on tilapia. So the whole industry was scratching their heads. What's going to happen? I mean, the tilapia market is going to fall, and China is going to lose the business, blah, blah, blah. So as our company is the largest buyer, I am the largest buyer today of this particular species. So what the government did immediately, they did not take time to do this. These are all done within days, like within a week. Immediately, they brought down the RMB, Chinese yuan, adjusted the FX rate. Immediately. They immediately gave it to the farmers and processors. The day, our customers were asking, hey, the 25% tax will affect us, how are we going to do, we can pay all these things. So I told them, don't worry, your price is not going to change. So they were all like shocked. Retailers, giant retailers, they're all like, what do you mean? So I am watching these FX, the subsidies thrown out to the farmers and processors are just to nullify the 25% tariff right away. In the day, there is no uplift of any price fluctuation in the market. The quantities never reduced, and we never paid extra, even though the 25% tariffs were there. we paid that while input. But net benefit for the Chinese farmers and the product were not there. It was not paid out in their pockets. So this kind of rapid action from the government really helped their industry to establish a position. If India wants to be competitive in the world market, I think government need to subsidize and support the farmers as well as exporters, at least for the 5-10 years to start with. And once product of India image is established in the market, then it will be easier for the business people who wanted to invest in future to become the largest. If we do this right, sir, India could be the next biggest aqua hub for the world. I'm sure when we start doing stuff in Telangana, if we do this properly, we can really make some changes in the industry, and also we can break some records. So I think this is what in a nutshell we need to do. Thank you.